From his ban on drilling on federal land to ending the Keystone pipeline project, his first day in office, President Biden has fulfilled his campaign promise to declare war on the oil industry.
Have a transition from the oil industry because the oil industry pollutes significantly. It has to be replaced by renewable energy.
And now that's impacting you, not just at the gas pump, but home heating prices are projected to rise by as much as 50% this winter. Joining me now, Lynn Allen, who was laid off when President Biden killed the Keystone XL pipeline project. Good morning to you, Lynn.
Morning, young lady.
Okay, so the high cost of oil and gas, the rising prices there appear to have taken the Biden administration by surprise. Are you surprised by this?
No, ma'am, I'm not surprised at all, because everything that Biden's touched or done, it's a failure. It ain't nothing but a total failure. We went from America first to America last. And our America last was Trump had it going on. The thing about it is, we got all these high prices of oil and gas. Whenever we got drilling rigs stacked, we've got roustabout crews ready to go. We've got pipeline contractors with all of their equipment is stacked in the yards. And I can tell you right now, we can put America to work next week if we needed to.
So you're saying
Biden? Go ahead.
You know, so what I'm hearing you say is that President Biden has the power to lower gas prices right now if he wanted to.
Well, sure. All he's got to do is put the American people back to work. That's all we want's a job. And then I guarantee you, them people are really going to be impacted this winter that have just got normal jobs, like an $8 hour job or a $12 hour job that's got to drive to and from work, keep their house heated. It's going to really hurt the average American family this year. And God bless Donald J. Trump. He had it going on. Biden's a sissy. He don't want to do nothing. All he's doing is trying to break this United States of America. And I don't understand it.
Yeah, well, it is true that President Biden has done everything in his power to promote green energy, whether it's billions of dollars in tree equity and his Build Back Better program, or he wants to go 50% solar by 2050. But then there's also this Politico headline from last week, Lynn, and it says Biden team asks oil industry for help to tame gas prices. So it sounds like President Biden is finding out the hard way that the United States still relies on oil and gas.
Let me tell you, there is the whole United States of America is fixing to see what's going to happen right here. And that's the thing. America needs to see the driving force of oil and gas. Now, this is the beginning of it. You're fixing to see it. Just let them cut the valves, and let's just go straight electric in a week and see what happens. This United States will go down simply because oil and gas is what drives the world. It drives America. It drives our economy very well. People is going to be paying high dollar at the grocery store, at your heating bills, just to take their kids on a trip, just to take their kids to go see the Christmas lights. And the thing about it is, the jobs, we can have bountiful jobs. You know, that Pete Buttigieg, he ain't nothing but a liar. This whole Biden deal about the transportation and all that, no, it's totally wrong. These people have messed up from ever since Biden's gotten office. Everything he's touched has been destroyed. It's wrong.
Yeah, you know, we started to talk to you right after President Biden killed the Keystone pipeline. You lost your job. How has work been for you throughout the past 10 months?
It has been super tough. So has it been on the other hundreds and hundreds of oil field workers and their families being cut. Yeah, it's tough. It's very, very tough.
Yeah. And, you know, President Biden, because he killed the Keystone pipeline, I heard that, you know, the oil and gas industry, one of the issues right now is that even though he's asking them for help in certain ways because the cost of oil and gas is going up, a lot of companies are afraid to start projects because they're afraid that the Biden administration is ultimately going to kill those projects as well.
Yeah. You know what Biden needs to do? He needs to call President Trump down and have Trump educate him on how to run the country. That's number one. He can put the American people to work because everybody's sitting right there ready to go. We're ready to go to work. All we need is a job. All they need to do is start sticking drilling rigs up in the air. And hey, let me tell you something, you'll have a job.
All right, well, you heard it here. Lynn Allen, laid off Keystone pipeline worker, but you are ready to go to work, and we hope that happens for you soon. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you, young lady, and God bless America.
God bless America. God bless you, too.